Hey everybody, this video brings us out to East Norton, Pennsylvania. My door is trying to eat me once again. Anyway, this video brings us out to East Norton, Pennsylvania. And the reason why we are starting this video out in East Norton, Pennsylvania is because today we're gonna do some thrifting. This is something I do not miss with Pennsylvania. The allergies. I do have seasonal allergies, and it's spring, the pollen's in the air, and it's been hitting me over the last day. Did not have any of this in Florida, but here in Pennsylvania, as soon as I got to Pennsylvania, yeah, my allergies have been acting up. Throat has been all dry, eyes have been all itchy, I've been sneezing, I've been coughing. It's fun. Anyway, so the reason why we are starting this video out in East Norton, Pennsylvania is because we're gonna do some thrifting today. Some thrifting at some stores that I have not been to in a little while. So I'm pretty excited about this. My old stomping grounds. I know, I've only been in Florida for like, 3 weeks, a month at this point, but I can call this my old stomping grounds. We're here at the East Norton Goodwill, the store that used to be a Savers a long time ago. In fact, I believe those markings behind the Goodwill sign is from the old Savers sign. Anyway, this store's pretty cool. They usually have some good deals in here. They usually find some pretty cool stuff. So I'm excited to go in here. I have not been in here actually in a while. I don't usually get out to this area all that much, but today we're here. We're gonna check it out, and hopefully I'll find some good deals. All right, so of course the first thing I'm gonna be doing is diving into all the media, and it looks like they have a fairly decent amount. Here's look at this, the Martin Scorsese collection. Mean Streets, Who's Knocking at My Door, Goodfellas, Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore, and After Hours. That's actually a really cool set. I mean, I don't need this set. I actually already have all these movies, some on Blu-ray, some on DVD, so I don't need this. I'm only asking, it's only $4. Like, tempting, since it is brand new factory sealed, to maybe grab this for the store. I'll look it up. I don't know. That's kind of tempting. That's a cool find. Not a bad way to start things off. Again, not something I really need, but not a bad way to start things off. All right, so I did quickly look this up on eBay. Turns out it really only goes for about $10, maybe a little bit over $10. So not really worth picking up for the store. Gonna end up passing on that. They do have some Blu-rays, but again, it looks like stuff I already own. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of media here. I'm just seeing a lot of stuff I already have, of course, but I'm hoping maybe there's something in here that I actually want to pick up for me. Something for the store would be cool as well, but something for me would be really good. Okay, maybe I spoke a little bit too soon. As amazing as the Martin Scorsese set was, I'm not really off to the greatest of starts. I'm not finding anything I want to pick up for me, nothing I want to grab for the store. They had some interesting movies here. Things like Jack Frost, and that was pretty awesome. They have the 30 for 30 box set here, which is pretty cool. So some interesting things, just nothing I actually want to pick up, again, for me or for the store. Even went through all these movies down here that I guess they just put out. No DVDs, no Blu-rays I want to pick up. I'm passing on all of this. With that being said, I haven't actually gone through the CDs or the records yet. I'm going to do that, but as far as movies are concerned, nothing. And just like that, there's now a smile upon my face. I just found some Pansy Division. This is Pansy Division Pile Up, an old Lookout Records release. This is awesome. I gotta be honest, a band I never really got all that into. I know of them. I've heard their music on compilations. I've had friends who were into this band. It's just not a band for whatever reason I really ever dove into, but I'm gonna dive into this band now. That is awesome. That's a really cool find for only $2. Actually, I think it's Yellow. It is. Yellow is on sale this week for 50% off. So this is actually only $1. I'm totally picking this up. That is a cool find. All right, well, no movies, but some good music. Yeah, that makes me happy. All right, so went through all the rest of the CDs, went through the records. I even went through the DVDs and Blu-rays one more time, just in hopes of maybe I missed over something, and I did not. But again, that's okay. This is a really cool CD. I'm really excited about that. But I think as far as media is concerned, it's just going to be the CD. I've made my way over to the toy section now, though I'm not really finding anything all that interesting. Though they do have these, what are they called? I don't even know. These are those weird things that are just like, it's like a metal plate with wheels on them, and then you kind of like roller blade. It's weird. I've seen people use these, and I've seen people do some amazing tricks on these where they like fling it off one foot and they somehow come around and catch it. It's really cool. People are talented with whatever these things are called. I know you guys will leave your comments down below letting me know what these are. I'm not going to pick these up. I mean, they only went $10 for them. They're kind of cool. I don't know. I can still skateboard, but I don't know if I could do these. I'd probably break my neck. I'm going to pass on that. They also have this as well, a Black Widow Avengers Age of Ultron Funko Pop. That's cool, but not really $10 cool. I mean, I don't know. Black Widow's never been one of my favorite characters, so I'm going to pass on that. Maybe if that was on sale, I would pick it up. Maybe. Do I really want a Black Widow Funko Pop for $5? I feel like Black Widow is more like a $1 or $2 Funko Pop for me. It's a character I enjoy, but I'm not some like huge Black Widow fan. So anyway, gonna pass on that, and I think just passing on all the toys. I'm no longer in the toy section, but I'm still finding Funko Pops. I got some Game of Thrones, which I've never watched this show. I have the entire series on, I think, 4K in my collection. I just have not actually got around to watching it. I have to do that. I hear the show's fantastic. I need to watch it at some point. But these are really cool. They had the Sherlock Funko Pops. I got Sherlock Holmes and Watson. Okay, these I kind of want. This is a show, even though I'm not usually into like murder mystery crime shows, things. God? Anyway, even though I'm not usually into these types of shows, I got really into Sherlock. Sherlock was a good one, so I do kind of want these Funko Pops, but again, at $9.99, I'm just gonna pass on these. I don't need them that badly. Again, if these were half price, if these were yellow tagged, I'd be picking these up. These are pretty cool. Yeah, those are awesome, and again, really, really tempting to pick up. Wow, they have a whole line of these. I did not know that. Anyway, those are pretty cool. I'm gonna pass on those. I'm also gonna pass on the Loki for $10 as well, even though the Loki is really cool also. I'm digging these. I'm digging these pops here. These pops are pops I would totally pick up for my collection, but I don't know. Again, at $10, I don't. Wait, did I say for? Okay, no. I'm walking away. I just referred to Funko Pops as a collection. I don't have a collection of Funko Pops. I have Funko Pops I pick up and use as random decor in the library, and when I run out of room on the shelves that these are on, when the shelves my Funko Pops are on need to be filled with movies, I take the Funko Pops off and sell them and get rid of them. So I don't have a collection of Funko Pops. I can't believe I just said that. Anyway, those are cool. I would pick those up for decor, not for collecting. But I'm gonna pass on those. Wow. I just used the C word with Funko Pops. Yikes. Again, I'm no longer in the media section, but I just came across a whole boatload of media, tons and tons of CDs, and some really good ones as well, like Unwritten Law. Here's Go Ahead Punk, Make My Day. Great Nitro Records compilation that I already have. I already have the Unwritten Law as well. Even some loose discs here, things like Victory Records and Filter, Buzz Ballads. That's really cool. Some more great Take Action compilations, 80s New Wave of Bush, Dropkick Murphys. That's some good punk rock. This is cool. Large Fredrickson and the Bastards, Vikings. Great music there, but I already had that as well. So definitely some cool CDs, just not really anything I need, and all of these were scratched. So even if I did need any of these, they're just in terrible condition. So I'm pretty much gonna pass on all of this, with the exception of this right here. This is a cool find. Super Mario Galaxy, the official soundtrack, for only $2. I'm definitely picking this up. I don't have this in my collection. That is cool. A video game I've actually played and beaten. Great game. So that is cool. I'm definitely picking that up. Yeah, for $2, I'm gonna grab some Super Mario Galaxy. Why is my head so itchy? Super Mario Galaxy. I'm definitely picking that up. It's a shame. There was some good music in here. Honestly, if some of these CDs here had cases and or at least weren't completely destroyed, I may have picked some of those up. But all right. I'm happy. I'm finding some good music today. Wait a minute. So I had to come back over here to the CDs. I can't pass on this, right? I can't pass on this. It's the Andy Griffith Show, Songs, Themes, and Laughs from the Andy Griffith Show. That is cool. Honestly, I'm picking this up just for the Andy Griffith Show theme song alone, that great whistling theme song, which is on here. Yeah, it's not something that's going to go onto my iPod. I'm not going to be listening to this all the time, but I feel like I have to have it in my collection. So, okay, for $2, I am going to pick that up. All right, so that is going to do it for the Goodwill, but all in all, not too bad. No movies, unfortunately, but some pretty awesome music I'm excited about. And I paid only $5.28 for all of that. So $5 for 3 really good CDs, or at least one possibly really good CD. Again, it's a band I'm not really familiar with. Well, I mean, I know of, but I haven't really ever dove into. Super Mario Galaxy. Okay, that one's pretty cool. That's cool. That's really cool. And the Andy Griffith Show, which I guess is also pretty cool. All right, I'm gonna say three awesome CDs for $5. Pretty excited about that. But all right, I guess, you know what? We're here. I'm not really expecting to find anything, but there's a Big Lots right there. We're gonna run in there quickly because you never know. Big Lots sells movies. They have DVDs, they have Blu-rays, sometimes 4Ks. Let's stop in quick. Again, I'm not like holding my breath or anything, but the last couple times I think I've been inside a Big Lots, I found some good things. I know at the one in, what was it, Winter Garden, or I think it was Winter Garden, not Claremont. The one I'm still getting my bearings straight, in Florida. People are yelling at me. You're not in this town, you're in that town. Anyway, I think the one in Winter Garden that I was at a couple of weeks ago has some pretty cool stuff. So I'm hoping for some pretty cool stuff here in East Norton as well. It's been months probably since I've been in this Big Lot. So let's see what they have. Let's hope for the best. Power of positivity. Well, I can't say they don't have anything good, because they definitely do. Things like Seasons of South Park, Jack Reacher, Never Go Back, the Blu-ray Steelbook. Kind of tempting, but I'm not about to pay $8 just to upgrade to a Steelbook. I already have it on Blu-ray in my collection. This, however, is really, really cool. I believe I actually have the Steelbook of this, though, and that is Grease, Grease 2, and Grease Live for only $9. That is definitely worth picking up, but again, I already have it. Whole bunch of Canon Pictures films here, the Ultimate Action Collection. That's really cool, but I have those. Universe seasons 1 through 3, some Clint Eastwood, Star Trek, a bunch of Disney with actual slipcovers, Walking Dead season 9, some more, I believe, Canon Pictures features. Here's the Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2 Steelbook, Best Buy exclusive. That's really cool, but again, it's all stuff I have or stuff I don't need. So they have cool things here. They have interesting movies. It's not interesting movies I need. So moving on. All right, so our next stop is here in Collegeville, Pennsylvania. We're gonna check out the Liberty Ministry Thrift. Again, this store is hit or miss. I found some pretty good deals in here in the past, but I've also walked out of here many times empty-handed. But we're driving past. We're heading that way towards some more thrift stores. So we're gonna stop in here as well to see what they have, and hopefully I'll find some movies in here. But honestly, if I just find some more really awesome CDs, I'll be okay with that. Of course, the first thing I'm gonna be checking out is the media section, and right away I'm finding a whole bunch of PlayStation 2 games, and I now have Sean now has a PlayStation 2, which means I have a PlayStation 2, and I'm seeing some good games like Batman Vengeance, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. I used to play that game all the time. Pinball Hall of Fame, Atari Anthology, Guitar Hero and 007, lots of really, really cool things. Prince of Persia. Unfortunately, these are all individually priced. I don't know. I guess $10 for Tony Hawk's not bad, right? And like $13 for Batman Vengeance. I have no idea if that's a good price or not a good price. $9 for the Atari Anthology. I just don't know. And I don't see myself playing these games like all the time. Thus, I kind of want to wait till I find them for like $5 or less. If these games were only, let's say $5, I'd probably pick up the Tony Hawk, maybe the Atari, maybe Batman. I think we might already have the Pinball Hall of Fame, if not for the PlayStation 2, but maybe for the Wii or something like that. I don't remember. But anyway, I would probably pick a few of these up, but at those prices, which I don't think are necessarily bad. But for me, again, I'm not going to play those games all the time. Thus, I don't really need them or want to pay that much. Good games, but I'm going to pass. And unfortunately, I think I'm just going to end up passing on all the media. I honestly don't see anything I need over here whatsoever. Nothing for me, nothing for the store. Things like this are kind of interesting. the TV Favorites Mega Pack, 100 episodes, brand new, factory sealed. But again, I don't really need that, so gonna pass on that. No kids titles, no CDs I want to pick up. Nothing. Again, good video games, but other than that, I don't see anything I want to pick up. So as far as media is concerned, I'm gonna pass, and I'm pretty certain I'm not gonna be picking up anything from this store today, unfortunately. Wait a minute, hold on. Once again, I spoke too soon, because up front here, there's a whole bunch of video games, a ton of DS games. I don't actually see anything I think Sean would want. They do, however, have a bunch of Game Boy Advance games, and they have one that I did not have, and that is Backyard Sports Football 2007. 20, do people say 2007? 2007. I know, it's not really a game that's amazing, really worth anything. Doesn't really, I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, it's shovelware. But you know what? It's a game I don't have, and I am going for. I mean, am I going for a complete? I always say this. Am I going for a complete Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance collection? Not necessarily, but I am going for as many as I can possibly find. So I'm trying to pick up every single game I don't have, and I don't have this one yet. I paid only $3.17, $2.99. So $3 for this. That's awesome. Whatever. I didn't have it. I needed it, so I picked it up. So that's the only thing I ended up grabbing from Liberty Ministry Thrift here. A video game. I will fully admit, I will most likely, I'll pop it in to test it out, make sure it works, and I'll play it. I always do that. I always pop the game in, I test it out, make sure it works, play it for a little bit, because sometimes I am pleasantly surprised. Every now and then I pop in a game that I'm like, this is garbage, but let's make sure it works. And I play for like 5 minutes. I'm like, wow, this game is really good, actually. Could be the case, but I think I've played the Backyard Sports before, and I'm not really a big fan, so probably a game I will never play. But you know what? I don't have it. I need it for my collection. I picked it up. But all right, that was it for this Liberty Ministry Thrift. I guess we'll head down the street to Goodwill next. I don't know. I could veer off and go to Worthwhile Thrift as well, but it's kind of out of the way, but not like super out of the way. I don't know. All right, what the heck? It's only like a 30-second detour. It is, again, in the wrong direction, but 30 seconds in the wrong direction. So let's check out Worthwhile Thrift. This store is very hit or miss. I usually walk out of here finding nothing. But again, I have found some okay deals in here in the past. And what I love about the store is the fact that their pricing is amazing. So when you do find something you want to pick up, you're picking it up for like dirt cheap. So that's why it's worth your while to pop into Worthwhile Thrift, because again, when you do find something, you usually find it for a pretty good deal. Well, unfortunately, the DVDs and Blu-rays are a complete bust. There's nothing over here I want to pick up. And I also went through all the records, and there's nothing there I want either. However, over here in the CDs, I did come across this. The Best of Sarah Vaughan 20th Century Masters, the Millennium Collection. This is awesome. It's in minty condition. It's only 99 cents. I'm picking this up. Some great jazz right here. I don't have any Sarah Vaughan in my collection, so I'm definitely picking this up. But I'm thinking, again, as far as media is concerned, it's just going to be one CD. So far, what, a bunch of CDs and a video game. No actual movies yet today. All right, so that's going to do it for Worthwhile Thrift. Just the one CD. I did end up going through all the toys as well. They still have, after all these months, they still have the Missy Walker here. Nobody wants to buy that thing, and I completely understand why. Because again, it actually gets up and literally walks around your house at night. That thing is terrifying. They also had a Sharp Tooth here, which is pretty cool. I think this was from, I want to say Pizza Hut, right? Yeah, that's pretty cool, but I don't need that. Land Before Time, great movie, but do not need that toy. So it's just going to be the one CD. All right, anyway. Off to our next store. All right, guys, one last stop for the day. I was tempted to hit up another store after this one, but I'm thinking maybe we'll just go out to that store tomorrow. I do want to do some thrifting tomorrow as well. So I'm thinking we'll leave the other store, since it is a fairly decent drive down the road. Maybe we'll just leave that store for tomorrow. So anyway, we are here in Trapp, Pennsylvania. And wow, it's really hitting me right now, the fact that I'm just a visitor. I don't live here anymore. This is not my home area. My hometown's not right over there anymore. To think that the store that I used to go to, all these stores that I used to go to, like every week, bi-weekly, Now they're just stores that I will visit occasionally when I happen to be visiting Pennsylvania. It's weird to think, and right now, this store in particular, it's making it really hit me. We're here at the Trapp, Pennsylvania Goodwill. You guys have seen me here so many times in the past. I remember being here for this store's grand opening. It was very lackluster because they had not put their movies out yet. They're like, oh yeah, we haven't gotten the movies in yet. We'll have them like in a couple of weeks. But anyway, we're here at the Trapp, Pennsylvania Goodwill. Hopefully this is the store where we turn things around for movies. I'm hoping I find some movies in here. I mean, I'm happy with my finds. Nothing crazy today, but some good CD finds, a cool video, well, a video game anyway. So I'm hoping right now, this is where we find all the cool DVDs and Blu-rays, maybe 4Ks. I hope. Okay, so since I'm passing the toys first, I figured why not just dive into these, and right away I'm finding a Tsum Tsum holder. This is really cool. It's a Mickey Mouse Tsum Tsum holder for only $1.99. That is awesome. It's actually, I forgot how heavy these are. When I picked it up, I thought maybe there were Tsum Tsums inside it. There's not. It's just the holder, an empty holder, but that's pretty cool. I don't need this. I don't collect Tsum Tsums, and I just don't have any need for a Mickey Mouse Tsum Tsum holder, so I'm gonna end up passing on that, but good price. I also have a Harley Quinn plush here for only, what, $2.99? I mean, that's kind of cool, but I also don't need a Harley Quinn plush. So I'm thinking maybe as far as toys are concerned, it's gonna be a bust, but I didn't come in for toys. All right, diving into the movies now, which for whatever reason, they've moved once again. They used to be down there in the corner. Now they're over here by, I mean, I guess it makes more sense. They're by the books. Used to be books, random things, then movies. I guess it kind of makes sense to put all the media together. But anyway, the question, of course, is, do I actually need anything here? Not the largest selection of movies I've seen in the store, so I don't know. But I will keep that power of positivity alive. I'm really hoping there's something here I need. I do see a lot of yellow tags. That's good. So if I do find something, it might be on sale. Well, unfortunately, sometimes the power of positivity does not always work out in your favor. There is nothing here I want to pick up. Nothing for me, nothing for the store. I'm just going to end up passing on all of this. If I was into Glee, however, I'd be good to go. They pretty much have every Glee CD ever made. Many of these being brand new factory sealed for only $1.99 a piece. But Glee was never really a show I ever got into, so I'm gonna end up passing on those. I checked them all though, just to make sure there was no covers of any Spice Girls songs, so I could add these to my Spice Girl collection, but no Spice Girls, unfortunately. So as far as media is concerned, nothing. All right, so I walked around the store. I'm not really finding anything I want to pick up, but tell me this is not amazing. Locker gear. This is so 1990s. I remember, and I don't know, I mean, I guess kids still use lockers in school, right? That's still a thing. Anyway, I remember back in the day, like decorating your locker, the inside of your locker, it was an art style all of itself. You would have your mirror in there, you'd have your, your dry erase board, you'd have your magnets, you would tape photos of like your favorite bands or your boyfriend or your girlfriend inside there. You'd basically open up your locker and it was like it would be you. It'd be like, this is me, this is who I am when you opened up the locker. It was always pretty awesome to see what you and your friends would decorate your locker with. That's cool, that's awesome. I totally would have had one of those back in the 90s. All right, anyway, that's it though. Unfortunately, today, again, I found some cool stuff, but it's been kind of a little bit of a bust. As far as movies are concerned, it's been a bust. All right, guys, so with that, I'm thinking that's gonna do it for the Goodwill, and I'm thinking that's gonna do it for today. Not really finding a whole lot, just a couple of CDs and one video game. I mean, I'm happy with my finds. Again, keep that power of positivity alive. I found some stuff today. And that Pansy Division CD alone, I'm really excited about. Unfortunately, I don't have a CD player in the car, so I can't listen to it until I get back to Florida and put it onto my iPod. I feel like it's technology, one step forward, 2 steps back. So unfortunately, I can't actually listen to the CD yet, but still, cool find, happy about that. The other CDs I picked up are awesome as well. The video game I picked up, maybe not as awesome, but it's something I needed for my collection, so I'm happy I found it for only $3. And I think in general, what I spent like $3 It's 5, 6, 7, 8, like $9 a day. I think my grand total was like, maybe with tax, $10. Not bad. But anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for today. I gotta go pick up Sean. So as always, guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. Be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, check down below for links to Patreon. If you guys do become a patron, I will send you a postcard every single month from the road. Also check down below for a link to Spreadshirt, where you can grab yourself retro rest stop t-shirts. Also check above for that join button, become a YouTube member on this channel, and you guys can get early access to all my videos, be the first to leave comments. I really appreciate all of that stuff, because all of that does help support the show, and it keeps the show going, and it helps bring us out to awesome and amazing places like all these different thrift stores to find a bunch of CDs, because that's the way it goes some days. So anyway, guys, I gotta get food. I'm starving. So again, thanks for watching. If you guys checked out this video all the way to the very end, hashtag, I don't know, CD day. There you go, because that's what it was. It was a CD day today. I guess, I don't know, hashtag whatever you want. I'll see you guys next video. Like I said, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And if you do hit that subscribe button, or you are subscribed, then I will see you guys in the next video. Still from Pennsylvania. I think tomorrow on the way out of town, we're gonna go hit up a couple more thrift stores in that direction. But all right, guys, that's gonna do it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next video. Bye. Wait a minute, hold on. So quickly, I decided to stop in here to the Open Door Ministry thrift shop. Realized I was going to be in town. Why not pop in here quick? I seem to always somehow kind of like forget about this thrift store, which is kind of a shame. I feel like while I was living out here, I probably should have been stopping in there more often. Again, it's hit or miss. I know I say that pretty much about every thrift store, but I guess every thrift store is kind of hit or miss. You just do better at some than you do at others. This one here, I don't know, probably miss more than hit, but still, I found some stuff. I found some cool stuff. So let's quickly take a look at what it is that I actually ended up picking up. Some cool things I'm pretty happy about. All right, so for a total of, I think it was like 9, I don't know, let's see if I have my receipts in here somewhere. For a total, a grand total of $9.54, I picked up some pretty cool things. So I finally grabbed a DVD, picked up National Geographic Brain Games, this being season 5. I did not have this Nat Geo yet in my collection. It's from a library, but it was in good condition, so I figured I'd pick that up. So yes, I did end up grabbing one DVD finally today. Then this, I'm grabbing this for my brother. So since I'm staying at his house, and I guess as a thank you, although I mean, he's always welcome to stay at my house, I'm always welcome to stay at his house. We're brothers. But I did notice that in his guest room that I'm staying in, there's a lot of Marvel things, and he's got some Thanos things and some Infinity Gauntlet things. And I saw this really cool Thanos coin bank. That's pretty cool for $3. So I'm gonna pick that up for him. I'm gonna put that on his shelf. Maybe I'll just surprise him and just sort of leave it there overnight. And he'll come into his room and just see that as a, put a thank you note on it or something like that. But that's cool. It's a Thanos with an Infinity Gauntlet coin bank. I figured he'd like that. That's cool. And then I actually found some more video games that I had to pick up. There we go. I was gonna say there should be 3. So I grabbed one for me. This is Kids Cards. I'm sure it's garbage, but just some more shovelware. But I did not have Kids Cards in my collection, so I had to grab that for me. And then for Sean, I grabbed him some more DS games. So I got him Disney's Club Penguin Elite Penguin Force. Looked up to see what this looks like online. Looks like a pretty cool game. I think he'll like that. So I had to grab that for him for, look at that, $1. Had to grab that for him. That's pretty cool. And then I also grabbed him, and I know he has the Wii version of this, but he doesn't have the DS version. This is Hasbro Family Game Night. So that's cool as well. So grabbed him some games, grabbed me a game, grabbed my brother a Thanos, and grabbed me one DVD. So just goes to show you, if a place has something you might want to buy, stop in. You never know what you might find. And I'm thinking, I don't know, again, that Pansy Division CD may have been the find of the day, but this was probably the best haul of the day. So the store I randomly decided to pop into just at the last minute produced the best haul. But all right, guys, now for real, that's going to do it. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next video. Bye.